Hey everybody, welcome to Friday Coffee Chat. Today I am joined in Plymouth with John from
Explosive Performance Academy.
Thanks for having me this week.
For sure. Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. So John, tell me how you started your gym.
So we actually moved here in Plymouth in April of this year. So it hasn't been very long, but I've been in the industry for 20 years now.
Okay.
I just kind of fell into the sports performance industry. I went to college, didn't know what I wanted to do, and then fell into it and enjoyed it. About 8 years ago, I decided to start the business. I started out in Dearborn Heights, and then we moved to Southfield, and then COVID happened, and I actually moved into my house. I was training in my garage in my backyard in Canton for a little while,
Okay.
and decided I didn't want to drive to Southfield anymore. So combined with COVID and that and things with that, like I moved into my house, and then I was renting space around Canton for a little while at the same time looking for a place around Plymouth and Canton, and finally found this spot here, and here we are today.
Awesome. So I had done the interview with Village Pottery Guild next door, and they were telling me about your gym,
Mhm.
and they were talking about the performance side. And since I'm a triathlete and I do performance start sports, I was like, oh my gosh, there's a performance trainer. Can you tell us about the performance training that you do here?
Yeah, absolutely. So we work with a lot of different athletes from 7 years old all the way to professionals. Um, Ultimately, what we do is we help maximize athleticism. So we help kids and athletes get faster, stronger, more explosive, and more agile, so they can perform at a higher level in their sport, whether it be football, baseball, basketball, hockey. Got a few soccer players, softball players, just a lot of different sports, and they come in here and we'll go through sessions where they're going through a mix of that stuff to help them become more athletic and potentially earn scholarships, and then
Yeah.
potentially go on and play professionally.
That's awesome. So I know that a lot of triathletes, it's our nemesis to sometimes like the fourth of the third of the triathlon is weight training.
Mhm.
And so a lot of people they're like, oh, I forgot I need to weight train. But it's so important for a triathlete or even a runner. I know a lot of runners like, well, I don't want to bulk up, and it actually makes you faster
Yeah.
than it slows you down. I know that. And so all you athletes out there, come on in. He knows what he's doing. So you also had shared with me that you have a women's program. Can you talk about that?
Yeah. So it's ultimately women over 40 that are typically perimenopausal, menopausal, that are going through that period of time,
Oh,
and they
wow.
struggle with weight gain. Their hormones are typically off, and we got to figure out how to reset that. Not
Right.
necessarily reset it, but help them out so they
Sure.
understand what they can do to mitigate the issues that are happening to their body
That's
now.
awesome. It's so more needed right now. That like I can't believe I everywhere I go and here with my hand up. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, can you tell me when are your let's go back to the performance. When are those? When do you do those classes?
So those are all after school,
Okay.
right? Well, unless I have pros.
Yep.
The high school and youth ages, middle school and youth, are all after school, obviously, because they're not working out during school.
Right.
But
Right.
typically 3:30 is our first session. Right now we have sessions that go until 6:30, but here as the winter starts to come through, we'll probably have some later sessions as well. We have sessions Monday through Friday in the evening, and then we have Saturday morning sessions as well.
Perfect. And then when are your women's sessions?
So right now they're in the morning. We'll start adding an evening session as well for that. But like today we had a session from 8 to 9, and we'll have a 9 to 10, and throughout the day, really.
Yeah.
We get a lot of like stay-at-home moms right now, and we'll have a few more sessions in the evening to help accommodate more in the
Sure.
evening.
Sure. Now, if they want to know when your classes are and how to get a hold of you, they're all on your website.
So I have a couple different websites for different offers.
Okay, we'll
Really.
post those below this video so that you guys can just go there. Okay, so you might have one for performance athletes and one for
Yes.
the women's program.
Yep. We
So,
separate them.
okay, so that'll all be below this video. Awesome. So you have some Black Fridays. Today is Black Friday. This is when we're releasing this. So you are going to have a Black Friday sale. Can you
Yeah.
tell us about that?
Yeah. So our sports performance program. So we have what we call the XPA Foundations program, which is it's ultimately 5 weeks. We have a week of onboarding. So we'll get nutrition information. We'll get an assessment at the beginning to see where they're at athletically and if they have any mobility or muscular imbalances.
Mm-hmm.
And then 4 weeks of actual training with that. It is ultimately it's 75% off, so it's only $99
Wow.
for that program.
Wow.
Come in, try it out. It's,
Yeah.
for the most part, somewhat free. Obviously, there's a little fee, but it's pretty inexpensive.
Sure.
And then for our adult fitness one, we actually have a buy one get one free deal.
Oh.
So
wow.
it's discounted 75% as well. It's only $99 for that, but you buy it, you get one for free, so you can bring a friend in.
Oh,
so
that's great. Yeah.
You could split that price
Sure.
between the two of you, and
Oh,
then
wow, that's awesome.
you got you and a friend as an accountability partner, and you both can get in shape. And it actually is for our New Year 6-week Jumpstart program, but we'll let you train for free until the New Year's, and then that 6-week challenge starts, and then
What
you
an
get
awesome
going.
deal. You guys jump in on that. That's a great deal.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm
Awesome.
excited about it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, thank you so much for being with me. Is there anything else you want to tell everybody before we go?
Yeah, I'm excited to be part of this community. When I moved in here, I was a little worried because obviously it's something new, but like being right downtown Plymouth, like I've met a ton of awesome people, a ton of awesome businesses, and I mean, had you come through, and
Yeah.
I mean, it's just been a great experience, and I'm excited. I'm excited to spread more throughout the community and help more people, more kids, more women that are struggling with weight, and go from there.
Awesome. So if you guys need to get some performance issues maybe worked out and helped with, come in and see John. If you have kids that are in sports that might need a little bit more mobility, come in and see John. If you're a woman who is 40 and up, definitely come in. It's a really nice, beautiful facility. I'll make sure I pan and give you some shots with that. But thank you so much for joining us today on Coffee Chat, and we'll see you next time. Bye.